Hey, yo, it's that motherfucking pod viral cast new episode. You know what I'm saying? This shit is sponsored by the 92 riots. Let's get it.
I don't want my shoulder in there.
Shoulder.
That Glock you got don't make you solid as a rock. It just make you look bolder.
You in the shoulder lane. Oh boy, whoa, you got super bars. This nigga be trying
I
to.
thought it was gonna go over your head, but you're a true MC, so it didn't.
This boy is hungry. My bar's starving.
Stomach touching my back.
Make
What's today's topic, Mr. Dialogue?
no sports. We're gonna go into sports first. Lakers lost. Dodgers lost on a walk off. Now we cover sports.
So
That's it. We cover sports. Dodgers,
it's a little
Lakers
cloudy.
lost.
It's a little cloudy over LA today. Is what you're telling
Yeah.
me. Shout out to the Knicks.
Oh, the trick. I mean, the Knicks won.
Oh, whoa.
No, I said the Knicks won.
Okay.
You know,
You
they
watch,
did the homie Pistons. They did the Pistons. You
you ain't
know.
watch WrestleMania?
No, I didn't watch it. I was gonna try to check it. I ain't watched this shit
I
in
couldn't
years.
find nothing to stream. I looked on YouTube. They said you got to have Peacock. I know this shit. I couldn't stream.
I done told you how to do the shit.
And then you go missing when I'm looking for you.
Then I'm gonna show you the channel. They gonna have
Text me the stream thing, and that's it. Because the 3 that I had is gone. Like every year they. How long you had yours? More than a year? Nah. They always shut it down.
VIP league ain't never left. I don't even
That
want to.
is-
Yeah, I don't want to say that, but VIP. I don't even
down.
want to say that though. I don't even want to say my site, but no VIP league, money. Poppin', Stream East.
How many pop-ups does it have? Because you try to watch some shit, you click play and it pop.
Yeah, you just
Ads.
close it off. Sometimes that shit might have
Every
it
2
6,
minutes?
7 times.
See?
No.
Throughout
not
the
every
whole
2 minutes.
thing?
I mean, you gotta put it on full screen, so then you can't really see the pop ups, you know, and it'll keep going.
My shit will freeze.
I mean, if you're on your phone, yeah, you gotta be somewhere with a good Wi-Fi or something, or your Wi-Fi gotta have a nice little
Clear.
connect. Yeah, kind of. That's the only thing. Other than that, it's just I don't pay none of that shit. I don't know when the last time I actually. But yeah, so all these niggas arguing. That's what I want to. All these niggas arguing online with each other. None of them own shit. I mean, talking about Pat Beverly popped up. All this nigga said he want to run the ones, you know. Brandon Jennings gonna get mad just cause he said nobody wasn't talking to you. Then they get mad at it. Like these niggas really angry. Niggas ain't nothing but slaves.
Emotional shit. Oh, they could get paid for it. A lot of them
They
do.
getting 500,000.
A lot of people get paid
I'm
to
talking why
keep
none
up
of
with
you
the
niggas
bullshit,
not
though.
owning. Yeah,
Think
that's
about
what I'm
that.
saying.
If me and you made it and then
get
we
it.
just started beefing, they'd probably offer a bigger bag. Like, yo,
Yeah,
say something about them.
yeah. That's a fact already, but
I don't think that half of them ain't real. Like, I don't.
me
This
either.
ain't real beef to me.
Me either. They doing it for
They
the
got too much
clickbait.
money to
They
do
doing the
that shit.
clickbait. But I'm saying, in the meantime, ain't none of them talking about owning shit, so they all control shit. None of these niggas talking. They talking about a one-on-one battle on the court. Y'all niggas old as dirt. And this was, and y'all angry about. He talking about I don't want to pay Patrick Bear because he's an average 10. Like they, like y'all niggas really. I I'm talking about the fact that y'all really like almost about to fight over this shit. Y'all niggas don't own nothing in the NBA. How is it possible?
Not even their own jersey.
Damn near about to kill each other. This how Brandon Jennings, he's so because
You think about that though. If they own their own jersey,
yeah,
for commission,
they
would
their
all be
own life really,
billionaires.
because they really don't own their own life.
They would all
really.
be billionaires. Even that, remember I brought up Jeremy Lin that time?
Mm-hmm.
He was on the Knicks team the whole time. That 1 week they had the 3 wins and he was dropping three. They sold over, I think, 70 million Lin Sanity shirts, and he got 0%. I'm like, you can't even dunk him with 100K. He made the NBA rich off of his name.
Mm-hmm. The rich get richer.
But can they really argue? Half of these dudes make $20 million for 5 seasons, and then like not even to be top ranked. You know what I'm saying? If they really show out, they'll get that extra endorsement or whatnot.
Yeah,
But who else in the whole world is gonna make $1 million a year playing the sport they love? So they don't look at it as losing either. But I might have to lose this game. I might lose my stats or whatever. But I'm getting paid $80,000 a game, even if I don't suit up.
and regardless of the money, we gotta have half owner, half point blank, right?
I don't think it's possible with sports. 100%.
I don't think it's possible. Period.
Nah, with music it is. Think about it. You could get a song with the hottest dude, right? Let's say 50 or Cam jump on your song. That's an automatic. Their whole fan base is gonna listen because of them.
Yeah.
If you don't drop the ball and you really that nice, they're all gonna go, yeah, click, automatic subscribe.
But
So even if you paid them 20 bands for 8 balls, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be well worth it because you'll get that back in streams.
yeah, but
And you never sign no contract either. That 100%. And then they get, that's the thing. There's ways around it, but when it comes to sports, I don't think so. Even UFC, you can go out your way and get a Tide and then this and then Dawn soap, and then you come out with your robe and you got all them patches. You getting paid extra.
yeah, exactly.
That got nothing. But still, UFC, you be like, I'm the best fighter out. Let me get this. They're gonna say no. You're known to be the best because of our platform.
And don't and no and this no. And don't ask again, my dude, or you're done. You never see blah 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 blah.
That's what I'm saying. I
Next
don't
thing
think
day, you
it's
got a case. Next thing you know, you was doing life. You don't even know what you did.
even in like wrestling. I think like Mayweather had his own brand. Donald Trump got his own. That's why they popped up. They got a bag, but I'm sure every time Vince McMahon plays it, he's still getting paid. So
Oh
he's
yeah,
always
yeah,
gonna own it. It
yeah.
depends on how your platform got to be bigger than the platform you talking to in order to get that. That was how Marlon Wayans and Vlad got the beef. That little thing they had. He said, "I want 30%." Vlad is known to own it, so he don't mind giving you a little extra bread, but he know he gonna make me way more in the next 10 years off the YouTube.
Yeah.
So they understand ownership. Now that we're aware of it, it's gonna be a lot harder to get on certain platforms.
The ownership.
But now, as you said, if a bunch of dudes got together that was non-mainstream but still able to tap into to mainstream, we're kind of stealing their views and money. Not stealing, but that's like an assist.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you have to pay the Breakfast Club to go on there because their platform's so big, you know what I'm saying? You probably pay them 5 to 10 bands for your 15-minute slot, but
Yeah,
that's
'cause you know,
guaranteed
so
that
you
you're gonna
finna get
look.
the turnover.
20 million people look at that.
You gonna get the feedback. You gonna get the turn. You gonna get that attention.
So your business might thrive from
You
that,
gonna boom.
definitely. But they're gonna own the footage forever, and they also, you just get that one flat fee unless you say, let me get a percentage of this video.
Some motherfuckers might try to get some of the old money too. Shit, if they slick enough.
Of course, that's why you don't sign nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You just say, I show up, give me the cash, and that's it.
And I'm out of here.
As soon as I show up, I get the cash, you turn on the microphone and the camera. That's how that works.
That's why you gotta build your home too. So now everybody finna this shit. Boss.
But that's how you level up. Now you put it on the street side of it. If you're selling weed, your man always fronting you weed and you're always paying them back. That's technically a job.
Yeah,
When you buy your own pack now and you don't have to rush to pay a nigga and you break it down to dimes and you got all day,
yeah,
that's independent. But that's the thing. People rather live off the front and not realize anything could go wrong and you still owe this dude. Now when you buy it, God forbid, like anything happen, like at least it's just an
yeah.
L. It's not a double loss. It's not.
Landscape, man. Gotta do that shit.
That's why I tell people you have to do your own shit. Cause someone that like always sold quarter pounds their whole life, if you bless them with a pound, they're not gonna just flip it. Like they have the clientele for a quarter, so they may sit on it longer. It's not 100%. So if someone handed you $1 million business, but you only ran a business that's doing 100,000,
Yeah,
you
gotta
don't know
make
the
sure.
other shit to maintain.
Yeah, exactly.
So
You
it's always
gotta,
best to start from scratch.
yeah, you gotta be
After a few
100%
months
on
in, you
everything.
start looking at shit. You go, this is where I fucked up. I'm not gonna do this again. This is all right. I see.
You gotta
And
be
that's how I look
100%.
at TV, and I know who's really a hustler and who's not.
Off top.
Internet, off just the
Yeah, you
internet.
can see what they
I
doing.
just the way they talk, I'm like, this dude ain't no real. He just that's fast cash, and he has an ego.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dude that talks to you differently, I'm like, you see, he earned it. That was the long paper. That's the long game.
You can see who
He got
locked in.
character.
Yeah,
Like, like you could tell the way they talk.
who locked in and who just in there clowning. You're like, oh, these niggas really got a half a mil subscribers and he bullshit. You be just like, whoa, that's what got me on this shit anyway because of that right there. You know, I was
I
like, I'm
believe in the
watching, looking
plants.
at this shit. Like, they need, and then I was like, I'm needed. I'm needy too. Like, it's that bad too. Not,
Everyone is needed.
yeah.
They just have to, if they're not there yet, though.
Yeah, I
Everybody
need to
has
think
their own
everybody
thing.
is needed, but everybody is needed. But I was
Everybody
saying that I
has,
know I'm needed, but the way you
everybody's
put it is
needed,
true.
but
That's
I don't
true.
think they good for
No, I
you to
don't think
not.
everybody needed him. Don't everybody don't want to be needy.
That's what makes the world go round. Think about it. Five people are chill with each other, but there's one scumbag in the group. The scumbag had to do what he had to do to elevate these dudes or to break down these dudes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Everything
Yeah,
is
yeah.
needed. It's nature.
You know what I'm talking about? This angle too, though. It's hustlers and customers. Period.
Of course.
Even though we all customers, it's really a different. People just really want to be not even customers almost. They just want to be followers. Like, you know, like that's just a real thing too. And that's where I will say
That's
customers too.
that's
Like,
looking into the matrix now.
yeah,
All
you,
the customers will be the agents. They're in your way. They
yeah,
hold you back.
and not even in a way you gotta find which ones to control almost. It's real right here. Because they don't know. Cause you like, because I see from the angle of the people who putting out the bullshit, who's controlling this shit. I see from that angle. I'm not in there. I see from their angle. Like these people just running with whatever
That's exactly
they
why it's
say.
called trends and they're called waves.
Yeah, you know,
You ride
they know
waves,
that.
but they don't last forever.
I'm talking about you know they do
So
last
those are the
forever.
followers. They
What
go
lasts
for
forever? What's
waves.
the trend in this
The truth lasts forever.
so-called system shit?
The truth
This
and
is
the
the
facts
trend.
last forever. That's why you gotta always stay. But this is why it's detrimental for the kids. The kids don't know shit. A 12-year-old would watch Fast and Furious and think cars could do shit like that. And that's crazy. That's scary. That's not they're not outside playing in the dirt, making sandcastles, digging up worms, you know what I'm saying? That was kid shit in the 90s.
What to call it? Your little brain might blow up. So I'm gonna go with so don't go too far ahead of me here.
My brain
What's
Pause.
them little kids? No, no, that is a pause. Your head might blow up. It's crazy. Well, no, I remember how the
Break that.
dialogue, the dialect, but how? So them little kids, what you saying about them? They grew up or something? It's different
They're not outside.
because after time,
They're raised by the internet.
you know what I'm talking
They
about?
don't. They can't see what's real or fake. They can't actually tell the difference.
So they actually grow up to be adults, and what that means, the
What
same
do you
little
mean they
kid.
grow up to be adults?
I mean, what the growth of it is, it should be.
If they're
They
raised by
still
the
kids, though.
internet,
It's still kids. No, I'm just saying that embryo. You saying that it's a kid and it's adult. It's two different levels.
no. If
I
you're
think.
outside, you're gonna eventually mature and grow because you're gonna see how the world really works. If you inside on the internet all day, you have no concept of reality.
Yeah.
So you could watch a bunch of cartoons and then watch a bunch of rappers talk their shit and
Mm-hmm.
then watch a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? So in your mind, you think like, let's say as kids, even we're not gonna deny that rap changed us as kids. The
Yeah.
way we dress, the way we talk, everything. Like,
Well, we are that. Are no doubt about it. Yeah.
but we're mature. We know right from wrong. As we grow older, we
Yeah.
know right from wrong. Most of us.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have never grew. That's my thing. I feel like they've
It's an
just been.
underrated fact. That's it's really, I mean, overrated fact. If that makes sense.
Yeah, you could go to your workplace, right? If you work and there's 100 employees there, and you end up talking to a bunch of different souls and energies from different places,
Mm-hmm.
you're still yourself, but you know cordially everyone talks at a certain tone, everyone
Yeah.
respects each other. That's reality.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could go back home and look at your internet, your movies and shit, and think that's what's going on, but you clearly see the difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
Exactly.
lot of people make money off the internet. They don't leave the house. They don't have real jobs, so they
Mm-hmm.
live in their own reality. I mean,
Yeah.
their
They
own
don't.
world that's not reality. So when females talk to me about like money, what do you drive? And I already cut you off. Like I'm not even talking to you no more. I
Yeah.
can't take you
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you keep talking though. All right, But I could see that she's not real. If you had a job, you would know how much shit costs with your $500 a week. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you compromise your integrity and you want to get naked on camera, you're gonna get more paper.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's what make or break you as a person as well. The decisions you make. We all have the same options, really. Not the same options, but we can make our own choice, right and wrong. Some people have better options, but
But some people, no
if you
matter
stay
what,
true and you stick to whatever, you'll be good.
what if you mixed in with the you can't be mixed in with the slaves though. So that's when we had to come in.
We're all that's the issue. Unless
We
you
more hustlers. We not. We more. We more
that's the thing.
hustlers, not customers.
That goes back to the I'm not gonna call people weak, but
Yeah,
they're
that's
just
right
trying to
there.
fight their demons. Like everyone got different
No,
type of
they not. It's
you
it ain't
can't deny
weak.
that everyone got their own demons. There's one person that would cry about a certain thing that affected their life as a kid. But I look at it like, what?
No, I'm
You
talking about we
serious?
would
That's
get
not
our.
even serious.
No, I'm talking about
Everyone takes
people
shit
with.
different.
Yeah, I'm talking about people with. We would never settle with like not being owners. You know what I'm saying? After the fact.
There's lazy people and there's people that grind. I don't know. There's kids that were born into money and they can't even maintain it. They overspending and maybe whoever passed it on to them didn't explain how to work or they're just too lazy to do it.
If
And
me
then
and you was in the Hall of Fame,
that's
yeah, I
broke
cut you.
that's
Yeah.
making more money but can't maintain it or can't level up because we don't know the rules. We don't know that game.
If me and you I'm not doing it now, so I can't really talk. Cause that's just if it was touchable, I would do that shit, right? I guess it is touchable, but if I was in the Hall of Fame interview, would I try to be an owner? Or could I be an owner?
Not with the NBA, that's established. You would have to start your own thing, just like
But
the
then
three league. We call that shit that
they
QD.
say this is a copyrighted event. You can't do this shit. So then what?
You can be a partial owner of a team. You know what I'm saying? Like once you retire and whatnot, unless you had the papers stacked up and did what you did,
Yeah, I'm saying with all that. Yeah. Like the
you
fact that
still
it's
ain't gonna. I don't think you
2025
could
that
own
there's
a
no
whole team.
all a black dude on the team is crazy. I can't even understand that even though I understand
You know they don't
it,
even
even though
let
I understand
random people in there
it.
either. I could somehow
Your
go with the.
reaction is they don't let random people in there. That's even
Think about
worse
this.
than
Me and you could go right now, not even Caesars. Choose a
Jordan
casino.
is a random
Think
player,
about
a
this.
part owner.
Think
Think
about
about
this.
that.
Think about it. Me and you could win $1 billion right now in one of these casinos. Yo, I want to buy the Giants. Who are you?
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
a
of
part of
course
that
that
club,
not
bro.
that.
They
Yeah, not
don't know
that.
me from nowhere. They
No,
gonna be
I
like,
didn't
just
say
because you got
just that.
paper, we ain't gonna let you get a team.
I'm saying not. Yeah, of
It's
course not.
just
Say
certain
we wouldn't let no
cliques.
random nigga
We
come in there,
understand
but at
everyone
the same
runs
time,
something.
we could control it too, right? We would,
No,
right?
listen. Jay-Z had everyone fooled.
No, I'm talking about
He
if
bought. He
black
bought.
people had ran everything like we wouldn't let motherfuckers in. So I get why
That's not true.
us. Yeah, because we don't have that.
Genetically, we're not
We're not.
racist.
We're not. Yeah. So
If you
it's
look at
not true.
slavery,
Yeah, I
we
said
should.
that wrong. I'm saying like overall, we don't get down like that. But I'm saying men are protected of their shit to give away power, so nobody gonna really give up power. But like you said, we not like that. So, period.
That's why certain people stick together. That's why I feel like you find like-minded people, you got to keep them close. It don't make no
Yeah,
sense
yeah,
otherwise.
yeah.
But there's people who really compromise everything and be like, nah, man, I'm gonna do this and this just to get in there. Then I'm gonna come back and my circle, like, that's bullshit.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
Everything you
yeah.
stand for is out the window because you got the opportunity to fuck with some paper. And you forget everything else. Like that's not how
We
that
all
works.
witnessed, yeah, we both witnessed that shit.
I'd
In the
rather have a
game,
hundred.
watching the game,
I'd
and we
rather
wasn't
have
even in the game,
I'd
but we
rather have a
watching.
100,000 be at home and sleep at night
Yeah,
than I have a couple M's just to not do what I need to, what I want.
I know we both got stories of watching this whole game, and
It's worse when you know people. When
yeah,
you legit like smoke the blunt with someone and then you watch them go up, then I'm like, damn, bro. Like
mm-hmm.
you was my dude, but now I don't even respect you as a man. Like I don't know how to feel. Like I can't
The
negate the
whole, yeah,
history, but it's like, fuck,
the
bro.
whole
We're definitely not
landscape.
hanging out no more. But this is crazy.
Oh yeah, ooh,
It's
that
a
shit
different feeling.
unjustifiable.
I'll never. The minute they offer you some shit, you out of it. And
We
it's
tried
even
to tell a
crazier because
homie
you
to go
think you're
through that
gonna be
though.
that shit. You're gonna get a couple of bucks, but you still have to hustle as if we hustling. They're not just gonna put you up, and you got to do a lot of shit to get the limelight. So you did all that shit for mostly nothing anyway.
Yeah, they
It's
wanted
fucked up.
Blackfoot and Devious. They trying to break up my crew. We told them to go. I was like, all right for you boys. So I'm not tripping, but the niggas didn't want to do it.
This shit is exactly like watching Dark Knight with the Joker. He'll he'll sign you up for his task and then kill you when he's done with it.
Yeah,
Like it's a lose lose. It's crazy.
it's the war. We out here in a nigga. What the nigga told me? It was a war in heaven.
Lucifer got kicked out.
Man,
See, you don't gotta believe in God.
who?
It's
See,
cool.
that's crazy.
You don't have to. But you ain't a slime.
I did not say I
I'm
did.
just saying.
I'm
Look at that.
saying.
You getting blunt all
I'm saying how. I'm just asking a few questions. I'm not.
over. Yeah, and then when I said, yeah, you were
I'm just like, damn, it's crazy. Because the righteous should be more powerful on the planet.
they are. There's not many. And the ironic thing is, most of them ain't outside trying to get the limelight.
Why is the righteous not out, out, out and about? What was it about?
What you mean?
Why isn't all this shit Pleasantville? What's the fuck?
It's the devil's playground, man. You go
How?
back to the script, you would see.
How is this the devil's playground?
Because when Lucifer got kicked out of heaven, he was roaming around. So the firmament he threw in,
Why Lucifer get kicked out of heaven?
because he was jealous.
Why was he jealous?
See, you a fucking 4-year-old, bro. You keep saying why after I tell you the answer, and then the question would just keep going. It's a bunch of questions.
Yeah, I want to know why was he
That's
jealous?
why you need to read.
Why I need to read? I'm asking you.
See, that's the our people will perish for the lack of knowledge. That's in there too. If you read, that's crazy. You can't take word from another nigga, and then this dude said this, and then you scanning through in your mind, because the story I tell you is my
I
view,
asked you why
and
is
I'm
that,
telling
and
you,
then you went
I'm
and
telling
you
you,
got frustrated.
nah, because we
This
do this
was
all the time off camera.
I asked
Is
a
you? I could legit
primary
give you a.
question.
I
You
could.
should have just answered
I
the
did, and you
question.
did it again. These questions will keep going on for 4 hours. This is the problem. You do this off camera. They don't know anything.
All I asked. Well, let's rewind the thing.
And I answered, and then you asked why
Wait,
with my answer.
cut, cut,
See?
cut.
See?
Let's do this thing. What you ask
Why
me?
did he get kicked out of heaven?
Yeah.
So he was jealous. He has powers too. He thought he's better than God. Why he thought he was like, you know what I'm saying? Why he thought, and then I explained it, and then why that, and then why that. You just gonna keep saying
Because
why.
I need.
So it's not one question. You just keep. I could give you an answer. You keep going on. Now what I'm saying is,
Because
if
that's
you read some shit, you would have less questions. You would be like, yo, I think this, and then that's when I could be like, I think this. And that's how you elaborate. You
no.
can't
See,
ask what I'm saying, and then Muslim dude pull up at the spot and tell you what he think, and a
nigga.
Christian dude, and then the Catholic dude. Everyone got their own. You have to
No, you
read
supposed to be like,
to decipher on your
listen,
own.
this what happened. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, but they just keep
Bam,
being why.
bam, my nigga. This was
We
why,
could
and
talk.
this
We
is
gonna talk
bam,
from
bam,
Genesis to
bam, bam.
Revelation, and then we could talk about the Quran. 'Cause I keep reading, but you just gonna keep asking why. Everyone has a different
Why
view.
is it so? Why is it so many different views in such a long, drawn out?
All right, bro. Check it out. Whether it's Buddha,
Why so?
whether it's Muhammad, whether it's Jesus, read the stories, and they all correlate together. There's a higher power, and there's a code of ethics and integrity, and it tells you a bunch of things you shouldn't do.
Why good and bad got to be expanded? So it's very simple.
So Genesis like 6:2 or something like that. It would tell you after the flood, Jesus was had put people's lifespan to like 120 years old because of all the wicked shit and all the power that man see. As
Gather,
you can see, there's
yeah.
devil worshippers here, like nigga, there's witches and wicked and warlocks. They studying other shit. When we all have the same capability, but we don't have to tap into forces or whatnot. If we just eat right, pray and meditate right, our day pretty much goes smooth.
It's like a video game that I won't simplify, but it's all different characters in the video game. I gotta accept it and go through this video game and find my way through
That's
it.
exactly what it is. Now, you having knowledge is like having the
And
cheat
I'm like,
codes.
why is all this shit going on? But I'm in it, so you can't really ask why too much.
You
You
can't.
understand the
You could
story
either
of it
yeah, you could
and
either hit
and be
pause,
a
or you
part
could
of it.
yeah, you could either hit pause or turn off the game. But any way you slice it, you can't turn off the game. Is what I'm saying. You could hit pause.
Yeah.
You could try to, but you're here, and there's nothing you could do about it.
Birds right there.
And with knowledge
I
of
mean, I don't even being sarcastic to it.
if you
This
have
shit
the
is real.
knowledge, you have knowledge through experience. You're
Yeah, yeah.
outside, whether you working, whether you chopping it up with your boys, whatever it is, you can interact with people better than the average person that's at
Mm,
home not interacting with people.
yeah.
And the
It's just
same thing, if you read and you understand certain things, it don't have to be just the Bible. It could be a book of psychology. So now you looking at that book taught you how to stare at people's eyes. They turn their eyes this way, you know they lying. You know they're nervous and they have anxiety if they look this way. This is
man,
just
yeah.
knowledge that you.
And
That's
my,
why reading is very.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I read. I haven't read in years, like seriously, just picked up and read. But
It's because you have
I
to find
have,
something you like.
yeah, I have, and that shit is like even the Bible. I went through it, but not thoroughly. And
Well,
that shit opens up. Just reading it does open up your whole.
perception.
Yeah, you like whoa.
There's nothing in the Old Testament that ain't happened that's going on right now.
Hmm.
8,000 years ago, 6,000 years, you just reading it, like, damn, this is exactly what happened to one of my boys. This is what happened to my mom. This is my cousin's gonna do this. Like, these is real stories. And this is the way it handled and what certain people got cursed for. And it's pretty much like,
I
yeah,
mean, I'll be messing with you kind of because I know the why, but at
you
the end,
trying to,
the
you
why is
trying to,
still expanded so goddamn wide. I mean, so wide that you just like,
yeah,
oh,
you still trying to question
no,
my
I be
faith.
just mess.
Nah, you be trying to
I be
question
seeing
my
what
faith.
you no, you know a little something though, and you help me out a little bit with that because that shit is. I already know, you know, 'cause you just a really like a young buck. I be just seeing what you y'all niggas even just talking to motherfuckers from like New York and then from being talking motherfuckers from LA and like I'm in Cali, like or the West and the East and like everybody sees shit different
Mhm.
and it's like
That's
you
why
were
you
just saying,
can't
this is
judge
real
either.
like a real video, you know, like this shit is
And nobody plays the game and nobody understands that if you just leave your environment, it's like you pass stage two. Like
yeah.
it's like a whole different world. You look at people talk and dress, and you just like, what the
Cause I
like
seen that
this?
too. Yeah, I done seen my people go from took them just like the from like Watch to like South Central even. Motherfuckers
Yeah.
just like
One city's a
my
culture
people's
shock,
just yeah. I'm like, dang, y'all ain't even took them like to Hollywood. They
bro.
like, dang, y'all ain't been out here before. Like how you
Me
saying.
moving over there was like a culture shock to the fullest.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody over there I met was either blood or crip. And I'm just sitting there like, that's pretty much, you went outside, you ain't had no option.
Yeah,
So, yeah, so like, I'm
even
over
out
here
here.
telling them, like, I'm about to go to the Hollywood what? You trying to go? And
Yeah.
then I was like, I'm renting a car. They're like, nah, why you going over there? I
Mm-hmm.
want to see it. What do you mean? Like, nah. Hit me when you get back. I'm like, y'all really ain't trying to go 10-minute drive, 15. Like, they only know and want to stay there.
Like
That's
even
more so there than New York. I know people ain't leave New York. I know a few that never left the town.
yeah,
But for the most part, we cross boroughs. Like
yeah,
that's not nothing. Like LA, I know people. Like I know three people that's never left a mile radius. And I was like,
yeah,
yo, you shop
man.
at here, you eat here. Like, and I'm like, yo, you really never. So you never been to the valley? Like that shit scared me.
Like to bend
That's
and
a
then
20-minute
Crenshaw,
drive.
like people from Watson, South Central, don't go to Crenshaw district right there. Like unless they really like some niggas who serving and something, they go out there and go hang out. But other than that, niggas ain't. That's
Cause I told them too. I'm like, yo, I got an Armenian dude in the valley. He makes some bubble hash. He make it with ice or what.
when
He's
people tell
looking at me.
me
He's like, yo,
about
hit me
that.
when you get back. I'm like,
Yeah,
you got beef with the Armenians? He's like, nah, I just don't go up there. I'm like, dang. I was like, all right, bro. I was like, you want some hash? I'm about to just buy an eighth for myself. Like in my mind, I'm just like, I asked the next dude. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to go eat at this joint. Nah, man.
yeah,
He's like, go to this one.
yeah.
That's scary, low key. I
I'm
don't know
talking
how y'all
hard.
could do that.
I'm talking niggas who kill us don't even, you know, don't
That's
even.
what I'm saying. I thought you feared nothing.
Yeah, me too. I was
You can't
witnessing
even.
that shit too. I witnessed that while I was standing out there. You know, I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas supposed to be hard. Y'all niggas supposed to, well, yeah. Y'all don't go over it. No,
That ain't my
no,
hood. That's the
no.
first
I
thing.
burn my shirt. No, nah, I don't fuck with that nigga. Nah. I'm like, damn. I don't even bang. I don't fuck around. I'm not getting into nothing, but I'll be over there.
That's the point. You have less. They
Hmm.
probably did dirt across the road and they know someone stayed there.
But you do know where not to go, and you know where. As anywhere. But
That's how I was able to talk to people. They looked at me, thought I was low key crazy. They were like, yo,
mhm,
why you set trip? Like someone said, like, yo, yesterday you had a Yankee fitted on.
yeah,
And today you got a Cincinnati Reds fitted on.
like
And
you
I'm looking
weird,
at
bro.
him and I'm so ignorant. We do this to match the kicks. Like I had Air Maxes different colors. I'm like, what? Yesterday, and then I had the Pirates hat on, the black and
Hmm.
yellow joint. So I'm like, that's not even a color. He's like, yeah, but you can't wear no P's.
Yeah,
And I'm looking at this dude. He's like, what the fuck is a P? Pyru. I was like, so I can't wear the Padres hat now. I can't.
yeah,
Like this is out of control.
yeah.
So they were like, you can wear a polo hat. I was like, nah, this is nah.
And some, yeah, that shit
I'm
is.
with a white boy. He could wear red fitted though, and nobody gonna take him serious.
That
But
part
the
right there.
melanated part was trigger you
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go
They
press
gonna
me, and
press.
I was like,
We twisted that whole
that's
brain
exactly
from
why every day I came out,
forward.
whoever's outside, I just went like this, got in the car, drove straight to LA. Like I was like, let me get downtown because this energy down here is gonna take me out.
That's why even when I moved out here, like 19 years out here, it's still different. You get to see white folks like right here by you. You really just chill. It's like a vacation. Like
Yeah, really.
you're like, whoa. They're like, this the hood. I'm like, what the
See,
heck?
yo, this is the thing with New York too. As far as the gang banging, you gotta go out your way to become blood or crip. Pretty much get
Hmm.
locked up if that. But Staten Island per se, I know people from Florida that moved to Pennsylvania, and they
Yeah.
get robbed in a white neighborhood, and they question it. I'm not the hood. You get robbed at gunpoint by a 14-year-old white boy out here. It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Shit
Yeah.
like that only happens in LA. But if I hung out in Malibu, nothing,
Yeah.
zero, it's like no hood dudes is over there for some reason. And it's a mile away. I don't get it.
This shit is wild.
Crime is all around New York City. Even in the nice areas, you're going to get your car jacked or something. There's nothing you can do about that. Here,
Yeah.
you have to go to the hood for wrong to get you.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Oh
I
yeah.
like it, but it's crazy at the same time. That's why I don't fuck with hood chicks.
Yeah. Cause
I love them, but I was like, it's too much for me to just hang out with you.
too much bullshit
Yeah,
go down.
these dudes gonna ask who I am now. Ah, why you coming over here to get her? Like,
Who is that? Yeah. Press her even. Don't be having niggas come over here. She get pressed.
mhm.
Get that nigga killed. And you
Nah, it's
cute.
cool. No, it's not.
Yeah.
I'll be right out. I'll be across the street at McDonald's. You doing
Oh,
too
this
much.
is crazy. Then white boy come over there, niggas on hush hush.
They don't even look at him. Like, what is it, narc? Fuck him.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. They're not even trying to rob him at that. At the very least,
Hey, well,
the politics over here is crazy. I can't adapt to it. That's why I don't hang out.
yeah,
Yo, come through Fremont. I'm like, I'm gonna wait for my man's, cause I'm
yeah.
not cool with you like that. Like I just all the invites, I ended up staying inside. I'm like, people are too friendly fast.
Yeah,
Some of them is cool. Some of them is ready to get you or something. But I don't know.
yeah, yeah. You that's the thing.
Yeah, the
Wait,
energy
hold
tells
on,
me at this point. Like I just
hold
look
on.
you in the eye, you looking around and not at me. That's weird. That's
Hold on,
just I don't have to. Yeah,
hold on, hold on. I'm good. You like I'm good, my nigga. No,
yeah.
no, no.
The shit gotta be natural at most.
Mm.
Yeah,
This,
nah, it's too much funniness.
yay, yay. This that viral cast. You know what I'm saying? Episode 10. I will holla. We will holla. Get at your boy. Get it or get it. Either way you're gonna get it. Sponsored by that shit.